Hello, everybody. Welcome back once more to Lucid9. I'm TheOutbackAl.
I'm Hot for Justice.
I'm Yin&Jung.
And I'm Chibi Noob.
And we all just saw a very private moment between Misaki and Rui, and I misheard a few things. Anyway, we're gonna leave them to them and see what else is going on in our lives. So it's nighttime. We probably got some stuff to do with the boss lady. I'm assuming. She does calls at night a lot. At least they made up. Well, from the looks of it, it almost seems like Rui was just really overwhelmed from keeping secrets. My memory of that time is very faint, but hers must be crystal clear. Her terror, her anguish when she stumbled on me must have been festering inside her all these years, because mentioning anything could have sent me over the brink. She always had that to fake smiles, put me first, pick me up when I've fallen down. Need some life alert. Something itches in the back of my mind, a weird kind of dizziness threatening to overcome me. I force it back until I can become more detached. I really, really don't want to think about that time, but thankfully I can suppress it for now. But Rui, she was never one to hide away from her feelings. She faced that pain full force. Little wonder that seeing Mickey again had brought all that to the surface. And Mickey! She said she moved to District 6 with Satomi. Something she hadn't told me when I first saw her 2 days ago. Why would she resent her mother so passionately? Also, why would they move to District 6? District 6, the most poverty-stricken area of Isamu.
It's only been 2 days.
Yeah, it's been 2 days.
Wow.
2 days, 2 nights.
A lot happened.
A lot of things happen, man. It certainly makes me curious. But then again, it's really none of my business. At least she and Rui are friends again, so maybe now the three of us can go back to the way we were.
Love triangle.
Wishful thinking. Maybe a love triangle. I don't know. Not for me, personally. I can't hide a smile as I lounge against the couch after whipping some dinner, replaying the exchange in my head. I'm glad that they've made up. Really glad. Somehow it feels like a big burden has been lifted off of me, even though I technically had nothing to do with the argument. And now I'm getting all sappy. Let's see, what should I do tonight? We have not watched Govermecker in a while.
Yeah.
But we could also work on our homework with someone.
Oh.
What's more important?
Route stuff.
As much as I want to watch Govermecker.
We'll be a shut-in. We'll get a bad ending.
Yeah.
Will we?
Fair point.
Probably.
Fair point. Fair point by Gav. Yeah, let's see if we can hang out with Rui again, I guess. Guess I should actually study. Not that I'd ever do it alone. If I'm going to be miserable, I might as well be miserable with someone else.
Yeah.
Now, who should we make miserable? English with Elizabeth, Japanese with Rui, math with Masato, moral studies with Yuriko, science with Misaki, social studies with Akira. Oh my god, do I want to take moral studies with Yuriko, but...
Too.
Same.
I kind of want to see it.
I could save.
We have not really utilized the whole we could save wherever we feel like it thing.
We'll save 2.
Okay.
Okay, so, yeah, let's go back to where we were, and...
I don't think it's going to
Should we
hurt
continue?
much if we do it. Because we can't get
I think you get, maybe, like, do you just have to hit the
Hit
thing
exit.
you...
Oh, no.
No. Go to the...
Menu.
No, go to the save thing that you just did and
Load.
click into it.
Oh, I guess load.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saved it. Okay.
Okay. Now, I got 2 options for you
Okay.
that we can go with.
Okay.
We could go with the 2-person option, where we either do the Japanese or the moral studies, because
Okay.
like Rui's a good route. I think we're on that route already.
Okay.
But the moral studies is just too interesting.
Yeah.
So we could flip a coin for that, or we could really leave it up to chance and just go with the D6.
What do you guys think?
I mean, it sounds like we all want to do it anyway.
All right, let's hang out with Yahiko and see what moral studies have. To be honest, studying with Yahiko would only have a negative impact on my productivity, but hearing his outrageous ideas would be worth it. You know what? Yeah, he's with us. He gets it. Let's do this. He had better not ghost us. Come on, Yahiko.
Can't afford a bad grade. Come on.
Come on, Yahiko.
Clicky click.
Come on, Yahiko.
Clicky click.
What's up, my good minion?
Hey, I'm looking through this moral studies assignment.
Are you in need of my assistance?
You know it! What are your thoughts on question 3?
Describe how viewpoints of women changed with the implementation of westernization.
I need to know all your viewpoints on woman. Front, back, the side, boob. This one's easy.
Oh, wait, that's me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This one's easy. Westernization means going west. So clearly, if women are moving west, the viewpoint gets farther and farther.
What?
Well, I was expecting something sexist, but that's just ridiculous. Interesting. How about question 7?
List some cultural differences in eating mannerisms between Asian and Middle Eastern countries and how it relates to perceptions of a country's morals. This, my good minion, is why you should actually pay attention in class. They're the exact same. China is the middle country, and Japan is east of China, which makes it a Middle Eastern country.
What?
Okay.
What?
And since Japan is an Asian country, this question compares Japan to Japan.
God, he is a precious, precious child.
How has he made it this far?
Money, I don't know. There is so much wrong with that answer that I don't even know where to begin.
Oh my god.
Okay, what about question 13?
You're having a lot of problems with these questions, huh?
Oh, you have no idea. Yeah, I realized that in order to solve these problems, I needed to come to their source.
Well, you came to the right place. I have all the answers.
He totally didn't understand.
Let's see. List 3 countries' perspectives on disobeying one's parents, one for each category: liberal, moderate, and conservative.
Okay.
What is it?
Dad.
Oh?
Nothing.
Okay.
Somehow I'm not convinced.
Oh.
Anyway, Japan looks down on disobeying one's parents. America considers it fine as long as it benefits the child more to do so. And moderate, maybe Russia?
It doesn't sound totally off base.
Yeah.
My concern is compounded at the fact that his answer is actually right.
Oh.
Something up with your dad?
Moderate, England? Nah, England's liberal.
Yahiko.
Well, that's all you needed, right, Yama? See you tomorrow. Bye.
Oh no!
I hang up feeling more unsettled than when I started the call. Well, this sucks. I had expected some mindless fun, but instead... The sudden ring of my phone breaks me out of my thoughts.
Is it Yahiko again, or is it our boss? It's
Yep.
Boss.
Boss.
So question, do we want to continue in this route, or do we want to switch over to the Ruri route real quick?
Does it make a difference?
I don't know if it makes a
It
difference.
probably will, because
It's a choice.
if
We don't have
pick
many.
a certain character, that will probably put us on her route. But I think we can get through the game also by not picking any of them.
Okay.
So what do you guys want to do?
I don't know, do we want Ruri or not?
I personally don't care.
I'm fine either way.
I don't care either.
So you're the only one who really cares. So if you want it...
We can go.
Yeah,
and
we
do
can
the other
go
one.
Well,
Ruri's
we're
route.
apparently on this already, and we have a save file for later. Let's just continue on.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd better answer this one. Shigure.
Ishiyama. A most intriguing circumstances transpired and necessitates immediate reagency.
I'm not going on another little goose chase, if that's what you mean.
Oh, I aver that this is far more exigent exigency than a mere preliminary.
Despite myself, I'm intrigued. And what would that be?
The police have come to an impasse in exact coadjuvancy for the recent disappearances within the Isamu Imperial Boarding Academy.
Oh.
Are you conversant with the cases?
I ruefully think back to the events of the morning. Yeah, I'm somewhat familiar with the recent disappearances.
Well, I should hope so, given that you attend the very institution. At any rate, you must meet me at the school tomorrow morning. We are scouring every last inch of that campus, even if it requires neglecting sleep.
Oh, fine.
With luck, a crucial piece of evidence may be uncovered.
Disappearances? Neglecting sleep? Evidence? What's going on? So, we're searching the academy for a lead on the recent disappearances.
That is to what I previously adverted. Are you deaf, or merely improficient of fathoming every elementary conceptualization of your tawdry intellectuality?
Jeez.
Wow.
I feel like you're being a very smart dick right now.
Yep.
There goes the canon of verbal abuse. I'm honestly impressed. I can't match her in that regard. But no one disturbed my sleep. No one! And you're expecting me to pull an all-nighter for this?
Well, naturally, the case demands it.
What, are we getting paid for this? I'm not doing that. Get some other people to help.
On the contrary, I have no qualms with neglecting sleep. You should be the one recruiting. Gather your accomplices as you deem necessary, Ishiyama, and meet by the school gates at 8 a.m. sharp.
Oh god, we might be calling up, Yuhiko.
Okay.
But isn't it illegal to share confidential case information with civilians?
It ought to be felonious to possess some infinitesimal acumen. Yet you are not incarcerated.
That doesn't answer my question.
Should you choose to go alone, know that you will be spending the entirety of your day in investigation.
I'm not even getting paid. Yeah, we're not getting paid.
If you really don't want to do it, you don't have to. But we both know you're already too curious for that.
What's really unfair is that she's actually right. Sometimes I wish that she was oblivious and stupid, but then again, she wouldn't be Shigure, which we've only known for a day. Guess I have a lot of calls to make. Call everyone.
Yeah.
Here we go. When I arrive at the academy the next morning, I find a fairly sizable group of people gathered by the gate, none of them looking particularly happy with me.
Oh boy.
Why did we call her?
Well, look who actually showed up.
Elizabeth, definitely the angriest. I probably shouldn't have pulled the blackmail card to get her here. But at the same time, I need as many people as I can get. You thought I wouldn't?
Honestly, no.
I was the guy who organized this. Why wouldn't I show up?
Once an irresponsible person, always an irresponsible person.
Would you like some pepper with that salt?
Oh!
I'm just telling him how to improve.
Sure you are. You haven't said a single constructive thing.
Does he deserve it? He doesn't bloody take anything seriously. Has he ever excelled? Ever?
Oh, is she supposed to be British?
I think so.
Is
Yeah.
this still about that stupid project from last year?
It wasn't stupid. Clearly you don't have the brains to understand.
Hey, lay off her!
I gotta do the
Guys,
fist every time.
can we just...
Stay out of this, Yahiko.
Yeah, Yahiko.
Look, Elizabeth, I've tried to just ignore you. I thought you improved because Yama stopped talking about you. But you're too stubborn to think you might be wrong.
You know nothing about me. Stop shooting off your mouth like you're an ignorant.
You come here and say that to me!
Oh my god. Ya boys need to let loose for ya spill condone what you done, eh? What?
You boys need a little loose.
Aren't you Jamaican now?
For a second, I find myself double-checking whether that was indeed Misaki Kazahaya who just spoke.
What?
Judging from the fact that everyone else looks just as bewildered as me, the answer is a resounding yes. The commotion immediately comes to a halt, Masato seemingly the only person who actually registered that Misaki just said.
She's right. Ain't no use in us arguing.
Well, alright then. Guess that one's way to defuse an angry Masato. What makes it a little scary is how easily Misaki could do so. Elizabeth and Rui turn away in a huff, but they stay silent. I'm not completely sure whether it's out of respect for Misaki or if they simply don't have the energy to keep arguing. Well, this is getting off to a great start.
It appears you have accrued a respectable quantity of potential peons after all, Ishiyama.
And now this one shows up.
Fantastic!
And now Shigure's here, which will either fix everything or make matters much, much worse, which we'll find out about next time. Bye.
Bye.